Hi, Leroy Cup here with a nice pizza dough recipe today. Sweet potato pizza dough. You're going to need a food processor and some kind of baking tray. So I have a 20 cup food processor. It's pretty beastly. So I would adjust this recipe probably in half depending on what you have at home. I can't determine what's going to work for you. But my recipe for this 20 cup food processor is 7 cups whole wheat white flour. You can also use regular whole wheat flour. 3 cups of cooked and peeled sweet potatoes. We have about 2.75 cups of water. You might need a little more water than that. If it doesn't blend, it's not blending, add a little more water. I use 6 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. That's optional, you don't need it. I use 3 tablespoons of garlic powder. Again, you don't necessarily need it, but if you can put #1 anti-cancer vegetable in your dough, why not? Makes it taste a little better. And I put 1 tablespoon of active dry yeast. I'm not even 100% sure that I need it, but I put it in there just in case to help it rise. It's not gonna get really puffy, but it's a good dough. And then I simply mix it up in the food processor. If you're having trouble mixing it, either add a little more water or take a spoon and kind of flip it around and try again. This can be kind of a little hard on the food processor, so again, this you might want to cut it. Most people are probably going to want to cut that recipe in half. Try there. So then I just took a baking sheet. So it took me a long time to figure out a good way to put the dough. You have a circular pan and you know make a mess putting all the flour out and everything and spreading it. But I find this works pretty good. So I did oil it. It's the oil in the recipe. There's no oil or salt in the dough. So just to keep it from sticking, then I just put some flour on your roller so it doesn't stick to the dough, and then just roll it out till you have the whole pan filled, and then whatever you want on it. Dairy-free cheeses, soy curls. There's a million flavors you can do, and of course, it doesn't necessarily. I don't really think it has to be sweet potatoes. You could probably do puree some broccoli, cauliflower if you want those type of vegetables in your dough. You can maybe use chickpea flour if you want to do that, if you want to make gluten-free. So that's just the base recipe. Do with it what you will, but I really like it. I really like the texture and taste of it. What do you think, Brianna?
I love it.
She loves the dough. And I can finally make pizzas because it works. So I've been baking it at 350 for about 20 minutes, maybe 25. It should be between 20 and 25. So give it a try. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to carb up. See you next time.